Hi, Taurus. It's Kaycee with your November love reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to start your reading by pulling some energy cards for your emotional base. And we're going to pull cards for you and separately for the person you're dealing with for the month. So you're going to be on the left and they're going to be on the right. Let's get what your emotions are, what your energy is. Taurus. Now, keep in mind, this reading may resonate with a significant other, but it can also resonate with a coworker or a family member, or even relationship with self, depending on what the messages are for the month that Spirit wants us to have. You're coming in with listen. This particular energy is being very quiet and listening to what's going on around them with an inquisitive mind. You know, the look on this person's face and the way she has her eyes is she's like, yeah, I'm listening. I'm not going to say anything. I'm taking it all in. She's very spiritual. She has her amulet. She has the robes, which means she's of a high power. Okay. This is a very intense. So listen with your psychic mind, listen with your heart, and listen with your ears. There's a lot going on right now, and you need to take it all in. Let's go ahead and pull the card for the person you're dealing with for the month. They're feeling alone. Okay. This picture is up in the mountains. It's a beautiful night. The moon is out, the stars are out, and they're walking down this path to a very secluded area where there's only one cabin. They have a lantern. They're being navigated by the moonlight. They are all up in their emotions with the moon. They feel very alone. And you're coming in with listen. Okay, let's go ahead and pull one card for the overall. And we have dreams coming true. Bottom of the deck is control. We're going to start by pulling a different deck here to clarify your energy for your emotional base. And this will be for the overall energies. I can't take my eyes off of her eyes. She's very intense. Woman holding a coin coming in. Another female energy of control, of stability, of wealth, of knowledge. She didn't become rich by being naive. She has a lot to bring to the table. Very strong energy for you, Taurus. And whether you're male or female makes no difference. This is just the overall energy. This is not gender specific. The thinking man is coming in with their energy right now. So they have been putting themselves in a hermit mode so that they can dissect what needs to be taken care of. There's something on their mind. They are not speaking about it. They're being very selective in their communications. But they're researching something. They're figuring something out. There's a problem. The solution to a problem. You have something to add to the situation, but you're being quiet. You're listening right now. You're letting them think out loud. You're not rushing in with the solution. Okay, so the clarifier for dreams coming true is appreciation. Bottom of the deck is deceit. Oh, and storm warning. Okay, we're taking those. And remember, at the bottom of the other deck was control. So something is definitely out of control. All right. Something went awry, something, and you know it. And you are holding all the coins, you're holding all the cards. Oh, you're coming in with 2. You're coming in with unrequited love. And it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, as well as retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Oh, they're coming in with 2 as well. They're coming in with attraction and very soon. Attraction reads, you attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. And very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Bottom of the deck is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Well, Taurus, I think that they went and messed up yet again. And you know about it. And you are holding all the coins. You are not giving them an inch, okay? Because this is the final time. You're done. Okay, you have the storm warning, but you also have appreciation in dreams coming true, which means that that goes from one energy to the next. You have the Tower card, you have deceit, you have betrayal, everything is falling apart, and yet this is your chance. This is your escape. This is your last final reason that you don't have to put up with their shenanigans anymore. You're appreciating the fact that you are now free. Your dreams are coming true. Your freedom is here. Your peace is here. Whatever it is that disconnects you from this energy, whether this is a romantic partner, a sibling, a coworker, whatever that is toxic in your energy, they're attracted to every little thing that flies by. Okay. They have an addictive type of personality. So whatever that their means is at that moment that's giving them some kind of gratification, they will chase that energy instead of feeling alone and doing what needs to be done when you go through a traumatic event, and you heal from it and you move on and you learn from it and you notice different boundaries. And I mean, it's tough and sticky and gross, and we don't want to have to go through that stuff, but we do because we don't like the energy that it makes us feel in. Well, they're escaping that energy with things that are not positive, which is why they keep messing up, because they're not chasing the higher energy because it's harder. They're chasing the lower energy because it's easier. Okay. And this is your ability to get out, because you're no longer emotionally attached to this energy anymore. You're listening to everything that they're saying. You're listening to all the gossip that's going around, and you're using that for ammunition so that you can walk away and not have this energy follow you. It's going to be a cut and dry situation. They brought this on themselves. You have the ability to get them out of the mess that they're in, and you're no longer available. You're not the bank of fixing everything that's wrong financially, emotionally, spiritually, even. Okay, you no longer want to be bailing them out. That's why I keep noticing the eyes on this card, and she's like, try me. I know what you want. I'm listening with all of my being. I hear and understand things that are not being spoken. See, that card, it is very intense for me today with this reading, and it's like you're not playing any more games with this energy. Nope, no more games. Here we are with the Ace of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse. Excuse me. So the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse is telling me you're taking your energy back. You're not longer feeding new ideas and fresh information and bailing this person out time and time again. You're taking back all your energy. The Queen of Wands is a very determined energy, but when she's in reverse, she can be mean. She can be really mean. Okay, because now you're messing with her creativity, you're messing with her stability, you're messing with her flow and her peace. And we don't do that. Okay. The Four of Cups in reverse is like you're no longer letting the memories affect your decisions for the present time. You've let go of the memories, you've let go over worrying about your decisions from the past. Because it seems that you have analyzed every decision that you have made with this person and they keep messing up. And so you're just like, okay, well, if this is how you're going to want to live your life, then that's on you. But I no longer have to participate. You no longer are interested in that energy, which is where the unrequited love comes in. It's not like there wasn't any love or caring, but at some point, it no longer is beneficial to you to keep giving and giving and giving and have them spiral out of control on a regular basis. You can only do so much, which is why they're feeling alone, because you shut them down. They're trying to find a way to get back into your good graces. They keep saying very soon, but no. Empress card in reverse. Not going to happen. It's not going to become, it's not going to find fruition. It's not going to be fruitful. It's not going to grow. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay. Like I said, they're attracted to the low-lying energies. They're like a moth to a flame. Whatever's shiny, they will go to because that's where their energy is right now. You're vibrating way higher than they are, and they have to work on themselves to get to the level of vibration that you're at. So you guys are not communicating about the same things. You're communicating at like a level 7 or 8, and they're at like a level 3 or 4. So no matter what you say to them, it's going to go over their head. They're not going to understand. You understand where they're at because you've been there. You've been at a 3 or a 4. That's how you made it to a 7 or an 8. You know, it's not like you haven't been there. You know how to get yourself out of the situation. You know how to get them out of this situation. But you've bailed them out so many times before that you are no longer interested in that. This is not something that you want to play with anymore. Yep, here's walking away with the 8 of Cups, looking for something new, something more inspirational, being following your heart, following the moon and the stars and navigating your bliss, filling all those cups that have been empty with new things that you want to do, new things you want to experience, new love, new commitments. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Swords, and this is giving up, and it is what it is, but not with any bitterness. It's just, all right, I'm done. I'm free now because, you know, this is going to transform and the swords are behind you. Okay. All the backstabbing, all the negativity, all the worry, all the stuff, all the things associated with this energy is behind you. It's like a switch. It just shuts off. Enough is enough. It is what it is, and it's time to move on. And that's how you're feeling right now. It's like they can say and do whatever it is that they want, and it's not going to sway you. You've already made up your mind. The switch is done. It's over. You no longer are going to participate in this chaos and deceit and the negative energy that they like to play in. And I'm not saying that they like it because it's what they know. That's why they like it. They're comfortable in it because that's what they know. In order to raise their vibration, they have to look at themselves and their situations and really delve deep into their own childhood, their shadow side, into their psyche, and heal some wounds. And when people aren't ready to do that, they stay in the lower vibrational. And the people that have done it are continuing to do it, are raising their vibrational level, which is why we see things differently from each other. Depends on our level. And you want to be around people that are on your level. That's why you're not sweating this anymore. You actually kind of think it's funny. She's got a smirk, you know. She actually kind of thinks it's funny. Here we have with loyalty. And I read these in the upright, but this just happened to come out reversed, which I thought was interesting because all the loyalty that you gave to this person was not reciprocated. They gave you half the loyalty that you gave to them. You know, because they only gave you the half truths, what they wanted you to know. And funny enough, I mentioned how they come in reverse. When I typically read oracles in the upright, the Grove and then confidence. The Grove and the upright talks about doing that work, doing the shadow side, the childhood trauma, whatever it is that's affected their personality and their ego in the present. The Grove talks about going back there and doing that. Okay, and really getting real with yourself and fixing what's wrong in the psyche and the thought process that has been twirling around that hasn't been serving you in the highest good. And it came in reverse, which means they're not doing that. Confidence. They're afraid to dig that deep within their own psyche at this point. And at the bottom of the deck, we have success and congratulations in reverse, which means that they're not ready for the changes. They really are not ready. You can keep bailing them out and fixing their situations, and it's not going to change. It's going to be an evil cycle until they decide that they no longer want to sit in this energy, do the same things over and over again, keep getting into trouble. Nothing's working out. There could be a serious addiction in regards to their personality, or they just have an addictive style personality that they are codependent on a lot of things to give them a false sense of euphoria for a short amount of time. I'm going to go ahead and pull some more oracles, get some guidance with this. This is heavy stuff, you know, but you're over it. You're done. You're done. Okay. You're coming in with be of service. And they're coming in with don't relinquish your power. And at the bottom of the deck is let go of ego, which is perfect because they relinquish their power to the wrong things. They're not relinquish their power to their higher selves, to the higher collective that is trying to do better with the energies. They are working on relinquish their power to the lower energies. They can't do that. They have to stop letting their energies be focused on the lower negative aspects of what's around us instead of rising above it. You being of service is not to them, it's to the community, to the collective. Okay, you are of service with your higher vibrational energies anyways. Now you can bring this down to your community, you know, and speak your truth, help people out, do what you need to do, because you are so wise, you have been listening, you know what's going on, you know the situation at hand. You can be of service to the people around this individual so that they understand what they can do to help themselves. This individual has not hit rock bottom yet in the aspect of where they really need to think about where they're going from here. You know, they've dabbled in the storm warning and the deceit, but they haven't hit rock bottom yet because they're not willing to look within. Once they hit that rock bottom, then they'll look within. Answering the call and reaching your destination. The time is now is what reads on answering the call. Reaching your destination says your light is shining brightly and in the flow Everything is smooth sailing at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because once you get rid of this energy and you no longer play and you no longer bail them out and you're no longer nice to their crazy and you call them out on their deceit and their bad choices and their decisions, you're going to raise your vibration. Okay. You're answering the call to be of service, just not to them, because you got better things to do. You have other things to focus on. You have a whole pocket full of stability, money, knowledge, connections that can help someone else out because they're not taking the gift that you're giving them to heart. They're not changing their evil ways. They have no intention of doing so at this time, which is why nothing's working out for them, but they keep coming back to you for help. But it's not worthy for you to help them anymore because we're still enabling them by bailing them out time and time and time again when there is no change in their behavior on their side. So you're full free to pull in your resources that you've been so graciously giving to them. You pull it in and give it into someone else that will accept your help, that will be honored to take your help, your guidance, your knowledge, what you're doing out in the community, what you're doing with your friends and family. When someone is just beating their own head against the wall, they have free will. There's really not much you can do other than what you already have. And based on the looks on these women's faces, they've done it all. Okay. She's very stern right now. She's like, yeah, I have the coin. But no, you can't have it. I'm holding on to the coin because every time I give you a coin, you lose it. So there is no more messing around with these energies. The Queen of Wands is pissed off. She's not given an inch either. And you've already made it okay with yourself to pull back your energy. You're no longer going to worry about the what ifs and the how comes and the past memories. And, they did this for me and I did that for them. And no, you're done. And that's a beautiful energy to be in. They're going to actually see you from a different light. They're not going to see you as their savior anymore. They're going to see that they have to work on themselves. They have to go into the grove, that they've been giving their power away to all the wrong places, and things, and that you have boundaries now. And if they want to be in your life, they will have to meet your boundaries. They will have to, because you're not playing anymore. It's not a game. You're done. You have things to do. You don't have time to waste on this. And this is amazing, Joyce, because you gave them everything and they kept messing it up. So now it's time to pull back your energies and no longer feed into their negativity. They will have to look at things from a different perspective and realize that what you brought to the table was huge and you're no longer going to bail them out of their situations. This is like tough love, okay? And like I said, you're answering the call to be of service to others, just not them at this time, okay? You're reaching your destiny, you're shining your light, you're doing your thing, you're kicking butt and taking names, you're feeling good about what you're doing, and you also have the wisdom and the confidence and the intuition to navigate through this energy. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I hope the message helps. I know this was a tough one, but you're doing the right thing by pulling back. Let me know how things are going, and I hope to see you soon. So please like and subscribe. Take care.